Never mind, not the same.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel.
And welcome to episode 1 of building our RV park.
One of the first things we didn't expect was the animals. Someone who was staying here, she was on a walk, hawk is flying with a fish, and then all of a sudden it ditches the fish in midair because the eagle's flying right at it. Hawk flies away, eagle catches the fish and goes off, and all you have is our word for it.
Yesterday we saw a mama moose and a baby moose just down the street. That was
super cool.
Pretty rad. And then all the deer that come here, like, that's great.
But then on the other side too, because we're out in the valley in the mountains, there are a lot of field mice that you never see. I don't see them ever except in our shop.
When they're dead.
Yeah.
Another one. Sorry, guys.
We have been running the RV park for 1 month this season, like maybe 6 weeks this season. How's it been on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think it's been great.
It has.
That's, I think, another thing we didn't expect is all the people we meet and become like best friends with. Like usually, I don't know if you guys, you check into the RV park, they give you your pamphlets, you have to like park your car, go inside, they give you things, go over rules, and then you're on your own from there. We're here, you pull in, we come to your car, we meet you, we're like, come check on you later, then we're having a bonfire, playing Mafia, killing each other, having s'mores.
And what they find is that Erica was from—
She's a Mafia! So fun. We had people from all different walks of life, different locations, and we actually are sad when they leave. Like,
there's been like, I think a couple where I'm like, bye Felicia. But other than that, like, it's been pretty solid. I'm not gonna say.
you can say, we'll bleep it out.
Oh, what things did we not expect? This is where I feel like all our money.
All the number of tools that we need.
3 of them, to be precise.
Tree trimmer.
Weed puller.
Hose. I got hose. Torch. It's not for that, but yeah.
I feel like every week we're like, oh shoot, we need this tool. Oh, we need this tool. Oh, we're building a playground, we need this tool. Oh, we're building a fire pit, we need this tool. Oh, we gotta do weeds, we need this tool.
I'm starting to become like my dad. I even have a jar of like just random screws.
We have so many screws and nails.
Like I'm hitting that dad status. So I feel pretty good about that, but
it's not organized at all.
Another thing we didn't expect was the weather. For the most part, it's been how we thought it would be. Man, when that storm and the flooding happened in Yellowstone, there were some crazy monstrous lightning storms that happened here. Yellowstone closed, so we just opened up our park for free dry camping, tent camping.
I've never seen a storm like be right here. It's always like afar and it's cool to watch.
One of our Google reviews has pictures of lightning, which is pretty sweet. But the power didn't go out here. We didn't have any issues there, which was nice. However, like 2 days later, the power did go out. Not associated with anything of the weather, just somebody hit a power line. They're okay.
We have to take care of everybody.
Yeah. And some people are not prepared for it at all. Some people don't have onboard generators or water in their tank. We had tent guests who were here using CPAP machines. And so power was very important, not only to power their rigs, but also what we didn't think about.
The most important thing of life.
Yeah.
Water.
So if the power goes out again, one problem that could arise is the well pump would no longer have power to pump water. Right now, as you can see, our pressure tank is almost at 55 PSI. So everyone is getting water at that pressure level. And we got a switch here that when it drops, it'll kick it back up to keep it up at this prime level. And here's our pressure tank right here. So you can only imagine when the power goes out, not only would the pedestals not have power for RVs, but we also wouldn't have water eventually for everyone staying here. That's a problem. That's why we need to be more prepared. So, in partnership with Duramax, I want to introduce you to my little friend here. This is the Duramax XP 4500 IH. It's a dual fuel generator. Yeah, this thing rocks. For starters, it's dual fuel. What does that mean? Well, you can intake gasoline and power it, or you can through propane. So if the power goes out again, right here you can see we have two 110 connections right here. Also, it comes RV ready. So Duramax has multiple generators. This model that they have is perfect for RVing and tailgating. We were testing it out earlier today. It's very quiet It's clean. There's no fumes.
No.
This and other rigs have onboard generators, but anytime we had to kick it on to run the AC, we would always have to close our windows fast because the fumes would just come in right away and ruin the experience, and it was so loud. Because this is external, it's small, we turn it on the propane on the switch here. It has the LCD screen here where you can get a quick glance at how everything's running. I love it. It does have a carbon monoxide detector, and if the levels get too high, it automatically shuts off. When you're in the RV and you don't want to come out to turn it on or off, it's 2 a.m., you wake up and it's hot and you want to get on the AC, just amazing. What? Our truck doesn't even have one of these. And then when you want to turn it back on, so nice.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. So, not that we're telling the universe we're ready for another power outage, but we are ready in case it happens.
And it's awesome because it has a gas and a propane feature, and propane lasts way longer.
Yeah,
and
Nelly's like doomsday prepper over here.
I kind of am. So we will be buying lots of propane.
Another thing we didn't expect was how welcoming the whole Swan Valley would be.
So important, by the way, when you're buying an RV park, because towns meetings, getting things like checked off so you can have an RV park. If they don't like you, they don't have to do nothing. So very awesome to have such a welcoming community.
In fact, they had a fishing day for all of the kids just the other weeks. Tackle box, fishing pole. They had people
Hats,
teaching you how to fish.
Had lunch. Oh
yeah, all for the kids. They just provided. And Evelyn caught her first fish.
Go, Evie, go, 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 Evie, go!
I got this.
That was the best day ever.
We seriously love Swan Valley so much. It's right next to the Tetons, it's right next to Jackson Hole, and it's within a short drive to Yellowstone.
And it's by us.
Yeah.
So what more can you want? Also, we will put you to work if you come to our campground because we have a ton of it. So
we actually won't. We actually won't. But that is another thing.
But if you volunteer, we might take it.
And that's something we're surprised about. We have had a lot of people volunteer. In fact, some of our favorite people now, Woody and Erica from Live Life Adventures, they booked a week, they pre-booked a week, and then as they were coming, like a few days before, they called and they were like, hey, do you guys need some help around the campground too? And I didn't realize how badly we needed help.
We needed help so bad.
We have some really sweet plans to add in 24 more premium full pull-through sites.
And some tiny little cute cabin homes right over here, and maybe some glamping
Yeah,
sites.
But just how expensive it's becoming is something we did not expect. So stay tuned to see how we pull that all together. If there are other questions that you have, here's our little little cousin It right now.
You're completely covered. How do you see where you're going? Yeah, I see, girl.
Let us know what other things you'd like us to cover. We figured we'd just have a transparent video every once in a while giving behind the scenes for those who are curious. And whatever gets the most comments or questions below is what we'll make another video about within this series of building an RV park. Seriously, these guys are amazing. Woody and Erica. We love them.
Woody.
Yeah, Woody.